Aloha everybody, today is 29th of May 2023. We have 3 days till June. I hope you had a great weekend. I'm sorry I didn't do it on Thursday because on Thursday we had a big busy day and we didn't do anything much, and I'm sorry for Let's Dance and all that stuff. But here I am, and today I want to talk to you about depending on God and yourself. So it's a very important topic because it's talking about taking yourself in a responsibility. So this is the topic. What are we going to talk about today? Depending on God and yourself. That means taking over your own responsibility and your actions. What does that mean? So God created heaven and earth. God created lots of things that we have. We have trees, that we have plants, that we have people to be friends with, we have people to be family with, we have people to count on with, and all that stuff. But where is depending on God and yourself? Here's the thing. If you are taking responsibilities in yourself, like mm, responsibilities on yourself, just like mm, all the time, like nobody has to tell you a few hundred times to do this, to do that, to do this. That is a fallen world that the parents and you should repeat like multiple times to do something. Oh, you say something to yourself in your head. Man, I have to do this now. Man, I forgot to do this now. Those are called repeating yourself in your voice. What do you have to do? That means you have to depend on yourself and depend on God. So you have to be responsible for your actions. Responsibility for your actions is a very important thing because you do realize that lots of people are lazy. Sorry. Lots of people are very lazy, and there are lots of people that I don't want to do that because it's too hard. I want to do that because it's too much work. It's too much time. But you know what? The world is too much time. Our life is too much time. Our responsibilities are too much work and time. How to avoid this? Just organize your own day. 1 hour you're gonna do this. 1 hour you're gonna do that. 1 hour you're gonna do this. But first, you have to keep your plan professionally. Let's say like you are 6 hours going to work, and then that you are 6 hours going to work, and then and 4 hours you have some fun, and this is what 10 hours a day it is. 6 hours of work and 4 hours of fun with your family, with your kids, with your friends, and kind of all those stuff. So lots of people really do like to work, but lots of other people just like to have fun, and sometimes fun it makes people work. That is a kind of a complicated thing. We're gonna get into it, so you will gonna understand what is going on. That means you spending more time, which is the slower time at work, and the faster time is fun because because God is depending on you to have some education, to have some knowledge, to have some good experience in your life. That's why you are starting your life from the kindergarten to high school, college, and university, and all, and seminary, and all that stuff. That is how the world. This is how the life works. All the time you have to go to work. All the time you have to do something. Sometimes people don't really want to do this, and this is their really big shame. This is their really big shame because they rather to sit on the couch and watch TV and looking at the computer, except doing something fun and sitting on the couch and watching TV, looking at the phone, and you know that is not gonna help in your life. That's not gonna help in your life. So the thing is, you're supposed to organize your time. Organize your time with reading the Bible, with meditating in God's Word, with mm, talking to your friends, with talking to your children, with having fun with your family, take a selfie, go with them for a walk and all that stuff. So you must organize your time. You must organize your time because this is very important. Emergency times, when you get hurt, when you get sick, when those times are organized too. Those are called emergency times, when there's something's happening to you not good, or you're sick, or you get hurt. So those are called emergency times that you are using. That you are spending in um, that you're spending in the hospital. Those are called emergency times. But those times, like, going for a walk with your friends, going for a walk with your family, playing with your children, those are hobby times. You are going for vacation, you are going running, those are active times. So so this is those are the times that you're doing lots of things, during the day, and sometimes during the evening, sometimes during the night. Sometimes during the night you have to go to work. Sometimes during the night you have to, you know, it depends what job it is. But uh, God, Jesus, is depending on your spiritual life. God is depending on your plans, on your future, because you do believe in Jesus, because Jesus is helping you to take care of your plans and take care of your future. He's gonna decide what is your future is gonna be. What is your future is gonna be? So the thing, so as a matter of fact, stay depending on God and yourself. Stay depending on other people too, but you should depend on yourself, because you're helping yourself like this. You do realize that lots of people are creating themselves some very good education, some very good knowledge. Sometimes they are sometimes they are um, sometimes there are situations that you are like in the band, like like a music band, and you have to go for a tour. You have to go for a concert tour. You have to do and this and this and this and this. When you are an actor, you have to play a movie. You have to be in time in your movie premiere. Take responsibility of yourself. Take responsibility of yourself. Because you are responsible for yourself. You are responsible for your actions. Responsible for your circumstances. Responsible for your own consequences. You know, if you're not gonna be in time in the movie premiere, then sorry, you're not getting the part in the movie. If you're not if you're not in a job interview, in time in a job interview. For example, you have to have a job interview at 9 o'clock, and you go in 9:01. They are not hiring you. So this is the education that God is giving to you. He is helping to organize your time, to organize your day system, of the time, so you have lots of time to do your own things, do work things, emergency things, and all that other stuff, because those things really matter to you. Those things really matter to you. And no matter what, excuse me, and no matter what happens to you, you're gonna go to heaven. God is gonna depend on you, because when you are in heaven, God is gonna depend. You're gonna depend on God is gonna depend on you, because you must listen to God's commandments. How is He? Check on Him, how you doing, and all that stuff, and you know. In heaven, you can do whatever you want, but there's work in heaven. There's, there's lots of stuff in heaven. So, in Isaiah chapter 41, verse 13, it says, "For I am the Lord your God, who takes a hold of your right hand and says to you, 'Do not fear, I will help you,'" means that I will help you to organize your own day. I will help you to organize your own. So I want to say your own, own life, own future, because God really loves you, and He's helping you like this. He's writing the list. What do you want to do? And when you listen to His commandments, you are going to the kingdom of heaven, because of in other words, you are listening to God, listening to God's commandments, you are obeying God. And this is a very good spiritual thing, because a spiritual thing, it is organizing your own time, organizing your own plans, organizing your own plans. That means you depend on God, and you depend on yourself, and you also depend on other people, because this is how you do it. Because this is how you do it. Because this is how the life works. We have billions of stuff to do. We have billions of stuff to do that are very important, but we have more stuff to do that are less important. More important is reading the Bible than, for example, playing computer games. For example, is more important to go to school and learn and make friends than. Less important is to sit on a couch and just lay down. Lay down with your stringy hair and not with your pajamas. So we are doing more important stuff, but less important. We are doing more. Why is this going on? Why is this going on? Because this is a fallen world that we are living in. We are living in lots of monstrosity. We are living with lots of we are living with this evil going on here. But God is going to but God is going to fix this. Do more work. Less, doing stupidity, doing more stupidity and not take care of yourself. That's the. I'm sorry to say that's the dumbest idea that you can choose for your life. You know what? But doing work, take care of yourself, take care of your hygiene, take care of your, take your responsibility of yourself, and be a good person. That's the more that God is depending on you to be a good person, to take responsibility for your actions, to take responsibility for your own consequences. Because that's why I'm sorry to say that's why kids from their parents are getting grounded means that they have an education. When they doing something wrong, they are learning the lesson from this. They are learning the lesson from their parents to not do this over again. So this is depending on God. So this is depending on yourself, means that when you are a parent, you are the boss of the applesauce. That's where, that's how people are saying something like expression. But you know what? If you are having a warm attitude to your children, if you are having a good attitude to your children, you're having warm and nice attitude to your children, means that that's a good way to spend time. That's a good way to raise your children, because you are not too strict, you are not too disciplined, you're not too strict. You are that means you are not strict. You are not too hard on your child. You're not challenging your child to go to the military or something. Means that you are in charge of your children, but you have a kind of that you are kind of like a good parent, that that kids can do with you, or they cannot do with you. They cannot do. They can do. You know. They You have to teach your children some respect in public. I know for children this is kind of hard to understand, but children are learning. They are in education when they are in their lives. They are learning. They are learning by themselves. They are learning communications from other people, to make friends, to communicate better with your family. Kids are like that because kids are like that. They're responding. They're responding this. They are responding to the situation differently. Just not just like you adults, that you are, like you are doing something like this. That kids don't say that. Kids are responding to the situations so much differently than adults. And this is a good thing, because that's a good thing, because when everybody is going to be the same, then it's going to be boring. Everybody just like another person, just like those stuff, just like I don't like those stuff. And Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5, 6 says, trust the Lord with all your heart and lean on your own understanding, and all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. That means he will make your path straight. That means when you learn some of the ways that you should go, stay in the bright side. Stay in the light. Stay in the light, because this is the spiritual language here. So what I'm saying it is that you, depending on yourself, depending on other people, and you're depending on God. God is depending on you because you worship him, because you do love him, but he is depending on you. You're depending on him to make you plans for your life. And God is telling you what kind of children are you gonna have, or daughter, males or females? Where are you gonna live? This is you and you to God, face to face to God. You have to have a conversation with Jesus. What I want to do in my life, what I want to do in your life. God, I want to ask you something. What do you want me to do in my own spiritual life? Create a YouTube channel for your children. Give your children some space. Because just like I said, children are responding differently in a different way to certain kinds of situations than other people. Kids are kind of people that they like to play, that they like to make friends, that they are learning and understanding situations in the world. And this is a good thing here. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 9 says, "And their humans plan their curse, but the Lord establishes the steps." You know, we have to be flexible with other people, because when we plan something, sometimes it doesn't work. And sometimes it doesn't really work because being flexible is the other part of of our lives. Being flexible with other people, being flexible with things, being flexible with your time. You know, you can be flexible at work, but your boss is gonna say, "Do this, cook that. Do this, cook that. Write this, read that." You have to, you have to be doing stuff at work that boss is telling you. But at school, it's like easier life for you, because you are more learning about being flexible. Being flexible on people is very important to do. Sometimes people do not understand that. To be flexible and patient. But being flexible and patient, that means you're giving a level up to your life, because people are more kind to you. People are more friends to you because you are flexible with other people. And this is how it's happening. Psalm chapter 73 verse 26 says, "My flesh, my heart might fail, but God is the strength in my heart and my portion forever." So God is telling you to depend on yourself, to be flexible, to be patient, to be kind to other people, and to be friendly to other people, just like the rest of the humanity. What is going on in this world? So children are responding to certain situations differently, but you know. Sometimes parents are. Uh, Sometimes we all do mistakes. Sometimes kids are doing mistakes. Sometimes we doing mistakes. Parents are doing mistakes. Families are doing mistakes. Friends are doing mistakes. Everybody does mistakes. But sometimes there are mistakes that are completely unforgettable and unforgivable. And sometimes those mistakes are ending in the crime situation because there's no other place to go until you're gonna go to heaven. This is a very important thing because because you are yourself or 24 hours. All year, all kinds of years you are yourself. You have birthdays every year. You're changing your time and your experiences every single day, and sometimes it's very hard to do and explain yourself. What am I doing? Who are you? Who am I having a conversation with? Who? What I am doing? I'm not ready for this. I'm ready for that. God is depending on you because because you believe in Him and and you have faith in Him. That's why God is helping you to deliver you from evil, to deliver you from all kinds of mistakes that they are happening in your life and in your world, in this world. So thank you so much, and I hope you understand what did I really said. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and congratulations on your new beginning. I hope you had a good time with me. Please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and I will see you tomorrow. Stay in peace. Shockers out.